Let's discuss the topic, identify cost-effective storage solutions. For this topic, you must first understand the different storage solutions that exist and know which one to use given a scenario. What I mean by this is, if the scenario presented needs a file system in place for an application, you wouldn't select Amazon S3 as the solution, since S3 is object storage and not file storage. So first thing to know is what service should be used at a high level for a use case. Then you will need to take your knowledge a step further to identify cost-optimized solutions. For example, one way to optimize for cost when using Amazon EBS volumes is to ensure that you are right-sizing your volumes, meaning you are not over-provisioning storage capacity. You also can optimize for cost for EBS by paying attention to how many IOPS you are using and then comparing that to how many IOPS you are paying for. If you are paying for the most optimized, most performant volume type, but you are not using that capacity, then you may be able to change your volume type and save money without taking a performance hit. Having monitoring in place to establish a baseline of your usage is a big part in being able to right-size your volumes. You need to have a close pulse on your usage to be able to do this effectively. Services like Amazon CloudWatch can help you monitor your resources and determine if you need to modify your solution for cost optimization. There are also other services like Amazon Trusted Advisor, which can give recommendations when it finds underutilized EBS volumes in your account. Another way you can optimize EBS is to delete old snapshots. Snapshots are essentially incremental backups for EBS volumes, and you incur costs for the storage of these EBS snapshots. They are important to have so that you can restore any corrupt or lost data in the event of an incident, but you also don't want to keep an unnecessary amount of them around and pay for resources that you will not use. Knowing this, you should ensure you have solutions in place to automatically delete snapshots as they are no longer needed. Check out the services Amazon Data Lifecycle Manager and AWS Backup to learn more about solutions for automatically deleting old EBS snapshots or backups from other AWS services, as this could help you reduce the storage costs within an AWS account. Another AWS storage solution you should be comfortable with for cost optimization is Amazon S3. S3 offers different storage tiers that have varying pricing for objects based on how often you are accessing the data. By default, objects are stored with the S3 standard storage class, which incurs the highest cost for storage but the lowest cost for retrieval. For S3, you can optimize for cost by making use of the different storage classes when appropriate. You should be familiar with the different storage classes and how they impact both cost and retrieval times. You don't need to know the exact pricing for S3 storage tiers, but you should know the trade-offs that are made between storage cost and retrieval costs for each tier and how that can impact your AWS bill given a scenario for data storage and access patterns. Finally, you should familiarize yourself with ways to automate storage tiering for services like Amazon S3. You can use the feature S3 Intelligent Tiering to automatically optimize for cost by changing storage tiers based on usage patterns. The use of intelligent tiering can be best used when access patterns change or for data with unknown access patterns. These are the sorts of features you should be studying when looking at optimizing storage solutions for cost. So make sure you check out the AWS documentation and white papers if you need to brush up on cost optimization for storage.